Hey man, so in this video, we're gonna be doing a tier list for the best PVE attunements to use in hell modes, layer 2s, and all that. So we got MikePike here. He's gonna
Hello.
he's gonna be helping us rate these because he's like a lot better at PVE than me. So yeah, we're gonna have a better opinion. So first of all,
Yeah.
let's begin with Frost Draw. So
I think Frostra is the best
yeah,
achievement. I can't lie. It's the S tier.
isn't
It
Flame a little
has
better?
still no. Ice gets access to both Crystal and the Chilling Path, makes it automatically better because you can adapt to the situation that you want to use it. You also get access to Grand Ruska, which saves you a crap ton of points as well for builds if you don't need a specific enchant for it. Also has good mobility with ice skates. The mantras are absolutely absurd because you can stack them on top of each other, especially with the new ice carve spark.
Oh yeah, that's fair enough. Alright, we're gonna put that on a S. Alright, next one is Thunder. I've not seen a PvE build use this
Yeah,
thing. I think that's
the worst. It is the worst attunement.
how come though? Does it not have any monsters that deal like PvE?
You have
damage?
Electro Carve, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, there's not a lot of multi-hit, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, Electro Carve is the only thing going for it, and even then it doesn't have much PvE scaling. It's really bad, even Electro Carve, and the paths for its surge doesn't work for PvE properly against monsters, so it's kind of useless, and Shock doesn't really do anything against monsters either, because they have permanent hyper armor.
Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Next one is gonna be Gale Breathe. Gale Breathe is a pretty solid one, I'm not gonna lie. It has Tornado and a few others, but does it live up to Ice? Does it?
Nah,
No?
not quite. I'd say it's A tier. It's like on top of A tier.
Yeah.
Best A tier.
I think it's pretty
100%.
good. It has...
Yeah, great mobility, great mantras, huge damage, good path to go with it as well. Spectre path being phenomenal. It's just all around really, really, really strong.
Yeah, I've used that on a couple of the builds I tried to make, but then I decided to stick to the next attunement we're gonna talk about, Flame Charm. Flame Charm, I think, is really solid. It's really good. It does an insane damage, and it has some really good bloodless monsters you can put as well. I don't know if Ice can relate to that.
It does. Ice does really good as well with bloodless.
Alright, well, I think Flame is still pretty good. Is it S tier though?
No, it's A tier. I say it's just below Gale.
So you think Gale
because Gale has more utility overall because of the movement. The movement and crowd control that Gale has just puts it above Flame, I'd say. Flame definitely has more damage going for it, which Charge Return and Flame Within having like an innate 40% damage bonus, and Relentless Flame being great, but after that, that's kind of all that's going for it.
I feel like Flame Charm would pair up really well with like Dawnwalker, I guess.
Yeah, it's good with Dawnwalker, but then again, Dawnwalker is good with most of the attunements. Dawnwalker is kind of busted for PvE.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, next one is Iron Sing. Is Iron Sing good? My friend actually has an Iron Sing PvE build, and it's pretty good. It's not bad. It does a lot of damage, though there's nothing too much going for it besides that.
I mean, it does. The Scrap Singer and some of the talents are good. Some of the Caltrops is good. But like after that, it doesn't have too much going for it. You have Caltrops, you have Oxidizing Rush and Metal Rain. And you also have the Scrap Singer path. But there's nothing that really brings it forth. It doesn't have good utility per se. Sure, you can keep your armor, but you can keep your armor with Blood Iron Spirit and that's it. You don't really need anything else. So I'd say Iron Sing is like
a B?
It's like low A or high B. It's good. It's not bad. You should definitely try it and stuff, but it's just not as good as the others. So I would actually say it's a B.
I would agree it's a B as well with how the other attunements are looking. So I'm gonna have attunement last. Let's talk about Shadow.
C tier. I can't lie, just straight off C tier.
Just C tier?
Just C tier. It has some stuff. You get access to Eclipse Kick, huge single target damage, and now with the Hyper Armor buff, it's good. You get access to Crypt Blade, which is meh. The crit is kind of ass for PVE, but it does save you points. Still not kind of worth it.
And yeah, and again, it's another Thunder situation where it doesn't have at all multi-hit mantras.
It does. I mean, you have access to Shadow Seekers, but that's like only good for single target bosses. That's about it. For like Hell Mode or Diluvian Trial, it's kind of dog water.
Oh yeah, I assume so. Yeah.
It also, to be fair, it does get access to Shade Devour, which is very, very, very good.
Yeah, Shade Devour is also insane.
But not enough.
Yeah, it's just not living up to the others. Alright, last one, let's talk about Attunementless. What do you think about it? I've not seen anyone use Attunementless on PvE.
Attunementless PvE.
Have you made one?
Not yet. I'm planning to make it though, since like it has access to some pretty decent mantras. Like Rapid Punches is good. Sky Shatter Kick is also good. And also just the stats that you can save by not going in attunement, they're all good because you save stats which you can put in for more talents and stuff. So it's not bad, but it just doesn't have anything really going for it. There's no paths to help it, there's no specific weapons to help it. It's just the mantras and stat saves that you get access to.
Yeah.
So I'd say it's like C.
I'm curious if Sky Shard has good PvE scaling. Because that shit does a lot of damage.
I've seen that it has decent PvE scaling, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to justify going attunementless, because there's no attunementless paths that really help it out.
Yeah. Alright then. So what do we put this at?
I'd say C with Shadow, because it's better than Thunder, like way better than Thunder. Like
Is
it's
it better
hard.
than Shadow?
Nah, I'd say Shadow's better.
Alright
Shadow is
then.
better.
I feel like Attunementless has potential. It might have something going for it. It's just
It has
like,
potential.
kind of unknown right now.
It's potential, but the potential can't meet up to what the other things have going for them.
Yeah, I suppose.
It might be like a B, depending on like how good people find stuff to do it with, but I don't think that it's gonna be that good in the end of the day anyways.
Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this tier list. Thank you, MikePike, for joining me. Make sure to go sub to MikePike as well as me, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Take care.
Yeah.